What is up, you guys? I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. I'm back with another beatbox tutorial video. Yes, this is a new camera and I need some time to get used to this. I'll take a lot of time getting used to this. So you want to know the fastest way to learn BDB, huh? Honestly, I think the fastest way to learn BDB is to get into your comfort zone first and then practice. I don't know if you've already noticed this or not, but different beatboxers do BDBs in different styles, or maybe they have their own kind of BDB that they use. That is what I mean by getting into your comfort zone. You either need to make your own BDB, and if you can do the regular BDB, so probably you don't even have a problem with doing BDB in the first place. Now BDB. This sounds like a double kick, I guess, or whatever you call it. Now the orthodox rule of doing BDB is people do a D sound like D, not a hollow sound, but a D, D. I can't do it. Honestly, I don't even use the orthodox BDB in the first place. So let's just consider BDB like B, then comes a gap, and then comes another B. So you have to fill in the gap between two B's. Now we already know that you can actually do any sound after B, and it wouldn't be even problematic in the first place to do any sound after B. But your comfort zone lies in the fact that what is that particular sound that you can do, following which you can easily do another B. Like suppose say a hi-hat. If I have to do BDB like, it's usually a bit difficult to do B after hi-hat, like but the reverse is not that difficult, like I can do it like this. But to do a B after a hi-hat, because we are not used to doing such a thing, so you need to figure a way of doing this D, this so-called D, in such a way that the follow-up process becomes easier. Okay, let me explain what I do, where my comfort zone lies. I use something which is similar to a hi-hat, something which is close to being a hi-hat, but I add some amount of bass to it. Like I just said, doing a B after hi-hat is difficult, so I try to make a parrot face, like, and then try to do a hi-hat. Think of it like this: you have bits and pieces of food stuck in your mouth. So usually how do we throw them or get rid of them? We do something like something like that, right? So this is the sound which I use instead of the D, the traditional D for BDB. It almost sounds like I'm doing 3 kick drums, like, but I'm not actually doing 3 kick drums. I'm doing, and the next one is like a 2. You make a face like this. You bring your tongue somewhere over here, and then you imitate spitting, not necessarily spit. Actually, don't actually spit. Imitate. Like, yeah. So this is how I do BDB. Does not mean you have to do BDB in the same fashion, right? So like I said, get into your comfort zone first and then practice doing fast BDBs or whatever technique you might want to do with the BDBs. It doesn't matter if you're doing something like this invert sound. I won't be able to do it, but if you can, then bravo, you can actually use that. Try to use any sound which will make your technique sound something like, and which you can do with ease. Don't try to complicate things. You don't have to follow the traditional methods. You don't have to like go with the orthodox way of doing a BDB D. So you can do anything that will make your BDB sound clean, and you would be able to do it with ease. So yeah, get into your comfort zone, either figure out what you can do, or you can try out my procedure and do something like the 2 thing. Coming to the practice beats. Now you already know that BDB has 2 kick drums involved. So I would definitely recommend you guys to practice more and more kick drums, one after the other, like. So our practice pattern number 1 should be something which has a lot of kick drums, like something like this maybe. Let me drink some water. You can try out this pattern. It's a bit simple, and for the sound I'm just doing a, like literally a, I'm not even using pace snare, like whatever pace snares you use, I'm not even doing this. I'm just saying P, like P inward. I'm just inhaling some amount of air. Take this as practice pattern beat number 1. Practice beat number 2, try to use K snare with your BDB. This roll is very important. The more you do this roll, the better you get at BDB. The beat is simple. Just do any beat with this particular roll. Now, if you can do BDBs comparatively faster than what you could do previously, try out this pattern. You can also do this with K snare, I guess. Okay, I'm sorry I'm speaking a bit softly because my entire house is sleeping. It's 3:14. Will it focus on my phone? It's 3:14 at night AM. So yeah. Either you can use a normal BDB or you can do like BDBD. Honestly, BDB is all about practice. Beatbox is all about practice in the first place, because I have become weaker in BDB. I remember in 2019 I was like pretty amazing in BDBs. I could do the this pattern. I won't be able to do it right now. It's been 2 years since I haven't practiced BDB probably, like this pattern properly. Today is the day when I realized that I've become weak in BDB. I need to get back to practice, and you guys also go practice. I've given you 3 patterns, 2 simple pattern, and the last pattern is a bit complicated. Not actually complicated, depends upon how hard you're practicing. With that, I'll end this tutorial. I hope you liked this tutorial. There's nothing to like about it. I hope this tutorial was helpful for you, and if it was, then hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button if it actually helped you. And if you're new to this channel, maybe consider subscribing. Let me know in the comment section what you want me to make a video on next, and I will see you guys next time.